Hey guys, so my name is Hunter Gazette. It sounds like it's fake, it's not. I made it myself. I'm not the truth. How do you say? So I want to talk to you guys about, I guess, society. Now, how many of you can already guess what I want to talk about? Alright, so what I'm going to talk about basically is, I'm going to start off with my story. Okay, I used to be a really fun-loving kid. I was the nicest person you would ever meet. I guess that changed in first, second grade. And I guess it was because I've had life-changing experiences in my life. Like for one, I was bullied for a long time. I was bullied in first grade. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and even now in ninth grade. I'm 14, the youngest in my grade, as it has always been. Let's see. In about, I think, fourth grade, maybe third. No, it was either third or no, it was either fourth or fifth grade. My grandfather died. It was actually on a school day. That was the sad part, because I had to get ready for school. And when I was done getting ready, I had my backpack on, everything, smile on my face, ready to go. And then I walked out of my room and I saw my parents in the kitchen. I told them, I'm ready for school, I'm ready to go. And they were crying, and they just pointed to the room. Papa took his last breath last night. And when I knew what they meant, I was kind of hoping that it didn't mean that. I was hoping they meant something else. Of course, I guess there's no other meaning for taking your last breath, is there? And so, when I went and I looked, he was just laying there on his bed. People coming in and out, taking his machines away. And he just laid there, looking perfectly fine. I guess he was asleep. And I just looked at them. I said, no, Papa's just asleep. And they said, no, he took his last breath last night. And they still sent me to school. That's, I guess that was the messed up part. And, so on the entire day of school, I just stood away from everyone else and just cried the entire day. Cried and cried and cried. I mean, there's nothing else I could do. My grandmother, Nana, she died before him. Maybe, I don't know, 6 months before him. She actually told him to pull the plug. I was younger then, a little younger. And, I remember my aunt and my uncle came and they were taking her to the hospital. and they didn't take me with them. And so I sat there at home waiting for them to come back. Finally, they did, and without my grandmother, without Nana. I said, "Where's Nana?" He said, "She pulled the plug." And of course, I didn't know what that meant at the time. I was just like, "Oh, okay." And so, I guess. And then my great aunt Carmen, died before both of them, maybe a year and a half before, maybe. And my other grandma, my grandma Laura, she died way before three of them. I was young when that happened. And I guess those four deaths, along with all the bullying, it was just, I guess it's not something you easily get over. And in fourth or fifth grade, I came home. My house is a complicated place. Okay, there's the front house where my my nana and papa lived, and then there was the back house where me and my family lived, me, my brothers, and my parents. And so at this time, in about fifth or fourth grade, we lived in the back house. So when I came home, I went straight to the kitchen. Now there's the living room, then there's the kitchen, then there's the living room, and the front door is right here. Now you go through the front door, and you turn left. There's like a huge open space right here, and you turn left, and then you're in the dining room. And then from the dining room, it's like another whole open space, and then you go into the kitchen. So when I got home, I went straight to the kitchen, and I grabbed a knife. Not a big knife, not one like this, not like this. It was way smaller, maybe like, yeah, maybe that big, and about half the size of this, like that thin. And no, it was like that thin. It was that big and that thin. So, no, right from here, it was that thin. And it was a pretty weak knife too. It was bendable and everything. So, but at the time I was just like, it's a knife. It can kill people. It will do what I want it to do. And so I wanted to stab myself. I was so mad at the day's event because I had a whole nother day of bullying again. So I went home. I grabbed a knife and I went to the doorway, the huge doorway of the dining room and the kitchen. And I told my mom, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna stab myself. She said, okay, I will too. She grabbed a knife. She stood next to me. I said, okay, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3. And I did it. Although there was hesitation, so I didn't even go that deep. It was like maybe that much deep. My mom freaked out though either way. She was screaming. She said, "Oh my God, Bobby, what the hell?" Blah blah blah. Yeah, you know, people should really think about what they do. It really does affect people. I know it affected me. Like in fourth grade, this kid asked Devon. He said, put his hand on my shoulder. He said, I'm gonna tell you a secret. He's like, can't tell you a secret. I'm like, okay. And he just went, ah, slapped me right across the face. Hard, too. There's an entire handprint on my face. And so, we both had to go there. I guess that was the only, no, yeah, that happened though. I ramble a lot. Okay, so basically, I'm just trying to get my point across. Think about what you do. I mean, I gotta go. Think about what I said.